Hello, fellow ink drinkers, and welcome back to the Blind Girls Book Talk podcast. My name is Aria.
And I'm Belle.
And we are two sisters who love reading and love books. And so what we've done is we've started this podcast in order to talk about a variety of bookish content. Now, this can range from book to movie adaptations, comparisons, to bad retellings of stories, to book theories, to really the list goes on and on. Like I said, it is very much a variety show. But in today's episode, what we are going to do is we are going to do a bit of a how well do we know each other challenge, and it's going to be a bookish edition of this kind of challenge. So Belle, do you want to explain a little bit about what we've done?
Okay, so what we've done is I've gone through some YouTube videos and just kind of searched my brain and Aria's brain to come up with book-related questions that I'm going to ask, and Aria will come up with her answer for me, and I'll come up with my answer for her, and then we'll collaborate and discuss our answers and, probably argue here and there with each other. Now, I will say that one of my main reasons for wanting to do this is we always joke that me and Aria are twins 8 years apart because we have a tendency to read each other's minds.
Yeah, we do.
It's really freaky because we'll legit just be like not knowing what something is, and we'll just look at each other, or in my case, now that I'm at college, I'll call her and say, read my mind, and I'll give her general basics of a conversation, and she'll just know what my mind is thinking when I can't think of the words.
Yep.
It's quite frightening to some people.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have this weird telepathy thing, even though we are not even close to being twins. But
twins 8 years apart, it's fine.
Yeah, twins 8 years apart. So like Belle said, she's going to be the one to read the question. I'll answer for her. She'll answer for me, and then we'll kind of go over if we're right, if we're wrong, what technically the correct answers are, and then we'll go from there. So, without further ado.
Okay, so the first question is, what is each other's most iconic favorite book?
Well, yours is easy, because that would be Pride and Prejudice.
Yes. Yours would... Night Circus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if people would consider it iconic, but I consider it iconic.
Well, I'm saying iconic as in, like, it's iconic for us, not, like, iconic...
In general.
In general, just iconic for us. I should have prefaced that better.
Yeah, that I would say, yeah, because, I mean, again, I love that book so much. I just got through a reread of it, and it's so good. I feel like it's going to be a classic one day. It's beautiful. But anyway, so yay, points for each of us so far. One to one. Go ahead.
Am I to keep score?
That might not be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, so we each got a point. So the next question is, what is each other's least favorite book?
Least favorite book. And we're talking about books that we have read, correct?
Correct.
That's a hard one.
Rebecca.
Yeah, you got mine. You got mine.
Can I give myself a point?
Yeah, give yourself a point. I don't know if I'm going to get this one. What books do you hate? I'm trying to think of... Metamorphosis.
Oh my god, yes.
By Kafka.
Oh my god, that book makes no sense. If you have not read it, it makes absolute no sense. It is 59 pages of sheer torture.
Yeah, it's not even really like a full book, but it's
horrible.
Rough.
It makes no sense.
It's rough. Okay, so yay, we both got a point.
Yeah, I'll give you that one because that one sucked.
Do you have other ones that should have been a better go-to of mine?
Of yours?
No, of mine.
Oh,
like
for what? For me?
Yeah,
that you should have guessed?
Yeah.
Night Circus.
Yeah, I should have went there.
I'm surprised you didn't. That's what I was thinking you were going to go. Oh my gosh. I now can't think of any.
I know. I hate when we do this to ourselves.
No, the biggest one would have to be Metamorphosis, because out of everything I've read, like, I will give anything another reread. Like, I'm going to reread Night Circus, But I will not touch Metamorphosis
Metamorphosis.
with a 10-foot pole. You could not pay me enough money to reread that book. Oh, shoot. What's that other one? Oh, Read My Brain.
I'm trying.
I read it in 10th grade.
The Jungle?
Yes. That book also sucks. That would have been a also more acceptable answer than Night Circus.
Yeah. No, I think I got it pretty good on the head.
No,
for that
I'll
one.
give you it. You got a point.
Okay, next question.
Next question. What is our favorite childhood book?
Yours would be the Geronimo Stilton series.
Yeah, I'll accept that as an answer.
Because the other one would be Book of Elsewhere series.
Yeah, I would have accepted Book of Elsewhere, Magic Treehouse, or the Geronimo Stilton
Oh, I
series.
forgot about Magic Treehouse.
Yeah, because I had that huge obsession with Magic Treehouse.
Yeah, you did. But I was like, I got two. I know I've got two that definitely like are up there for your favorites. Now, what about me?
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is bad. Can I just say I don't know?
Yeah, you can. You want to forfeit it?
I'm gonna forfeit it. But in my defense, 8 years apart, I was
Yeah.
a baby, and yeah,
Yeah, you wouldn't really know.
I wouldn't really know because you also don't really talk about it.
Probably the big one, like, and really the only one that comes to mind would be the series of unfortunate events, Lemony Snicket.
That's what I was going to say, but
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I don't think that's it.
Yeah, I feel like that's a huge nostalgia one for me, because here's the thing. When I was little, I read a lot, like a lot. And a lot of what I've read has kind of blended together into this big mismatch of, I'm not even sure that I read it kind of things. Like, I know that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I read a lot, I guess the other one, and I forget the name of the publisher, but any 90s babies will probably know what I'm talking about here. There used to be these classic literatures that were made specifically for kids.
Oh, I had some of those.
And they were in hardbacks, and they were like published specifically for kids.
Yeah, I had a bunch of those.
Well, from my, yeah.
Well, from you, and they still made them whenever I was
Yes.
a baby.
Yes.
And little, and I'd see the cover and I wanted it.
Yes. So I did read like a lot of those. I know I tried to read Phantom of the Opera when I was in like 4th grade, and that didn't go over very well. I didn't get very far in that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the one series that stood out to me would be the Lemony Snicket one, because I adored it.
Yeah, I remember you liked it, but I wasn't sure if that would be counted as your favorite.
Yeah.
Because I knew you really liked it.
Yeah, because like I said, like, it's really hard for me because, again, I have read so many books over the years that everything just kind of blends together. And I didn't really keep very good track of everything that I read before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've definitely been one of those readers where I read a book and then, like, okay, I read the book and I move on to the next.
Yeah.
Like, especially when I was little. It hasn't been until actually, like, last year and this year that I've really been like keeping track and like really setting a reading goal and doing all of those things.
Yeah, and that's really because I did it first, and then you were just like, oh yeah, I should do that.
Well, that, and then of course doing stuff for this podcast and for the Bookstagram and for the blog and everything like that, that really kind of made me need to actually keep track a lot better of what I read and what I haven't. But those would definitely be the big one then for me.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the next question. Book boyfriends.
Yours, I'm going to go between, okay, there's going to be 3 for you.
Okay, I have 3 in mind. Let's see if you get them.
I have 3 for you.
Okay.
Thomas Cresswell.
Yeah.
He's the big one.
I love him.
Tilney.
Okay, yeah.
And then I would just go with Darcy just to kind of round out the Holy Trinity trio here.
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't know who my third one is then.
Mm-mm.
I know I got 2 with the Tilney and the Cresswell.
You got 2 with Tilney and Cresswell.
Who would be my other then?
My third would be... Oh, shoot.
You don't even know.
No, I completely forgot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, the guy from A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Oh, I didn't read that.
No,
Okay.
you didn't. But oh my gosh, what's his name?
I don't know.
I can't think of his name right now. But him. Anybody who's read that book That guy. You know what I'm talking about.
You know that guy.
You know that guy.
know it.
That guy. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I got 2, though. I feel like I should get double points here. Cause...
I will give you double points.
Okay.
How many am I guessing for you?
I mean, for me, this is even going to be hard. So I'm kind of interested to see what you think.
Well, Darcy.
Yeah, I do love Darcy.
Oh my goodness. I kind of just want to say the guy from Night Circus.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, that guy. That guy. I didn't read this book. Love Hypothesis dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dr. Carlson.
Yep. Him.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Him.
I mean, I appreciate him. Like, see, okay, this is why it is really hard for me with book boyfriends. Because a lot of times, I don't know, like, I like the leading man, like, in a lot of these books. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, you know, like, they're cool and all, but, like, not for me. But I would...
Yeah, that's my problem with Darcy, because if you look at, like, the Myers-Briggs personality type, like, me and him have the same personality type, and you know how I feel about getting my personality type together. I feel like we're gonna just create a black hole in the universe
Right.
if you get 2 of us in the same room.
Right. Yeah. I would give you points then. I would give you points for definitely Darcy. I mean, I do like Love Hypothesis, Dr. Carlson.
The only reason I said that one is because you did say, because you said you love Thomas Cresswell, and I'm like, no, back off, he's mine. You're like, okay, you can have him, but I want.
Okay, yeah,
The
I
guy
did
from
say
Love
that. I
Hypothesis.
remember this conversation we had.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the reason I said him.
Yep.
Can I give myself 2 points now?
Yeah, I'll give you 2 points. Yeah, no. I don't know, because, like, the other problem, too, is that a lot of things, like, for example, I love Sherlock Holmes, but I love kind of more of the idea of a Sherlock Holmes character. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you like the idea of it. It's just, you like the idea of it, but then you kind of know it's not for you.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
Next question, favorite author?
I got 2 off the top of my head. Dickens and Austen.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll give you Austen. As much as I love Dickens, I feel like I haven't read enough of his work.
I know, but at the same time, you do gush about him a lot.
I do.
So,
do gush
like,
about Dickens.
I feel like even though you haven't read all of it, like, at the same time, you've still, like, I still think I get a point there.
Yeah, I'll give you a point. Can you think of the other one?
They're not new, are they?
They're still alive.
Oh, they're still alive.
They're living.
Ooh, that is an interesting question. No, I don't think I can get it.
Okay, do I give you 1 point?
Yeah, just give me 1 because you don't really want to count Dickens, even though I should get a point for Dickens.
Well, you got a point for Austen.
Yeah.
I want to give you a point for Dickens, but since you can't name the other one, should I just take the Dickens point away?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that fair?
That's
fair.
That's fair. That's
Okay.
fair. Who am I missing?
I'll tell you after I give you yours.
Okay. All right. Who would you say is mine? Because...
Marcus Zusak.
Oh, darn it.
Do I get a point?
Well, you get 1 point. You get 1. There's another.
Oh, shoot. There's another?
There is another that I would count. And there's another that I would go with actually technically before Marcus Zusak, even though I love him.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I give you a hint by they're still living for Zusak. Do I get a little hint?
No, because if I give you any hint at all, you'll get it.
Oh, come on. I thought I gave you a hint with Zusak, man.
No, you did not. That wasn't a good enough hint.
Rude. Can you tell me if they're living or dead?
I'm pretty sure they're alive.
Oh, is it that guy of that one series that you love? Oh my.
No.
No? Or do you not know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to think of what series you're talking
The
about.
one that guy had you read, I think. Is that it? That one that's that book that I have that you're like, oh, I love this series. And I have the first book and I'm like, I'm never going to frickin' read this. It's yours. Get it out of my library. And you're like, no, I have this. This is for you because you need to read this.
What the heck was that?
I don't know. I can remember the cover.
What's it look like?
A guy walking down a dark lit street, cobblestone brick buildings, lamppost, Missed.
It's not like the Cuckoo's Calling, the Robert Gallo. Oh, I can't remember. It's the J.K. Rowling mystery series.
No, I don't think that's it.
I didn't think that's it either. I don't know what that is.
Well, I'm also going to say the author of Night Circus.
Only points if you get the name.
I don't know the names.
We've said it enough times.
You think I pay attention that many times to you?
You should.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna not.
That would be your other point. Yeah, that would be Erin Morgenstern.
Yes, Erin Morgenstern. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be my other. I mean, honestly, I think the other reason why this is kind of more difficult for me is because a lot of times I don't base like books on that by their author.
Yeah, we don't do that a lot.
Like the only ones that legitimately come to mind are Marcus Zusak and Erin Morgenstern that I've kind of consistently read just about all of their books. I mean, I have read a lot of Dan Brown, but I wouldn't count him as my favorite. Like maybe Once Upon a Time he would have been, but not really anymore. You know, so again, it just kind of depends, but those two definitely, I'm thinking that maybe like Ali Hazelwood, the author of Love Hypothesis, if her other books that she has coming out are going to be just as good as Love Hypothesis, she might make it up there into favorite author status, but it's a little too early to say at this point.
Yeah. Next question. Last physical copy book we finished reading.
Ooh, okay, I know that for you, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure it was Inheritance Games.
No.
Oh, okay. You read more than I remember then.
No, I just finished one.
I don't remember because you didn't tell me.
Oh no, I mentioned it.
Did you?
In one of our like weekly 2-hour phone calls.
And I don't remember. So you'll have to take that. I won't get that point. What was it?
Nope. It was The Princess Saves Herself in this one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I remember.
Yeah, because remember I said I'm really into poetry right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the last one I read by Amanda Lovelace.
Okay. And then do you know what mine was?
Night Circus?
No. Oh, shoot.
Yes, it was.
I can't stand you. That's not even a little bit fair.
Why is that not fair?
Because...
Wow.
Because it's not. Because I've been reading a lot on Kindle lately, too. So that does kind of...
Yeah, but you don't tell me what you read on Kindle. So I kind of made this fair for me by saying last physical copy book.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
You don't tell me what you read on Kindle or audio.
It's very varied right now. We're all over the place. Hello, fellow ink drinkers, editing Aria here. So I am here right now to close out the episode because when Belle and I first started recording this episode, we didn't realize how long it was going to be. And when we were done with our recording session, turns out the rough edit was about an hour and a half. And because we had so much fun doing it, we didn't want to just do one mega episode or cut out a lot of stuff that we thought was fun. What we decided to do was we decided to split this episode up into 3 parts. So for the next couple weeks, we will be doing this How Well Do You Know Each Other challenge. So we hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. We hope you thought it was funny and had fun with it because, like I said, we had a lot of fun recording this episode. And again, next week, more of the How Well Do You Know Each Other challenge. And of course, if you like what you're listening to, if you like us, please consider sharing this episode with your friends. It would help us to grow the show and we would really appreciate it. So we will see you guys next week. Bye.